This is my favorite band. Those aren't all the ones I own, those are just the ones that are convenient to hold. Also, Joe and I approve of your poster. This is probably my favorite hat. This is my favorite thing I've ever knitted for myself. It's a gigantic scarf. This is my favorite beverage. It's tea. Is that apparent, or does it just look like I'm holding a jar of dirt? This is my favorite stuffed animal. But you knew that. This is a hard week for me, guys. I find it really hard to choose favorites of things. I don't have a favorite book, I don't have a favorite movie, I don't have a favorite song or a favorite album. I don't even have a favorite Beatles album. I don't even have a favorite Beatle, which I think is like sacrilege. I think they'll kick me out of the people who love the Beatles. That list of stuff, that was pretty much everything in my house I could think of that might in some way be considered a favorite of mine. And some of it was a stretch, as you saw. The problem is I love a lot of different things, and I love them for wildly differing reasons. And so when somebody asks me to choose a favorite of something, like a book or movie or whatever, and I'm trying to choose between two things that I love, I never feel like I'm comparing apples to apples, and it makes it really hard to institute any kind of a ranking system. So instead I'm going to talk about one of my favorite ways to decrease WorldSuck. Haha, see what I did there? Most of you probably know about Project Gutenberg, which provides free ebooks, but you might not have ever thought about where those ebooks come from, and many of them are produced by volunteers at distributed proofreaders. One of the cool things about DP is that it helps preserve texts that might otherwise be lost or fall into total obscurity. A lot of the things that are proofed there are, to be fair, pretty obscure to begin with. Most of the books at Project Gutenberg are old books anyway. They're things that are out of copyright. There are a few that are under Creative Commons license, but most of them are things that are out of copyright. So what Distributed Proofreaders does is they take books and scan the pages in and run them through a software that produces workable text documents from the images. And then volunteers go through several rounds of proofreading and formatting to produce an ebook, and then the ebook is uploaded to Project Gutenberg. And they don't require anything of you. You can proof as much or as little as you want. It's a nice way to help preserve books. It's a lot more fun than it sounds like it might be. It's a really nerdy way of volunteering time, but we like that sort of thing. Link is in the doobly-doo.